Autobots, transform!
What's up, everybody? It is bonus review time, and it's not much of a bonus review because you already seen this guy in the video, but I'm going to unbox it here, sort of like a time rewind, reverse type thing. It is Transformers Generations Thrilling 30 2014 Triple Changing Autobot Springer. This is his packaging. He comes in this window box, this very nice window box. This was like an updated take, a more modern, if he was made, I guess, in 2014. What would this guy look like? His difficulty level is level 2, intermediate. Hasbro, ages 5 and up. Triple changer, robot to helicopter to armored car. Side of the box, nothing much going on here. Back of the box, it shows you everything that he does and everything that he is. Has a little bio. It says Autobot Springer, then Autobot Springer again. Was built to be a tough guy. Everything about him, from his nickel-plated blaster cannon to his bad boy attitude, is calculated to communicate exactly what he wants it to. That he is a no-holds-barred, take no prisoners kind of guy. He prefers to fight alone, trusting his skills and luck to get him out of tough spots rather than relying on his fellow warriors. After all, other Autobots fail. Autobot Springer never does. Yeah. So down here, when they were running this line, they even had like a tech spec throwback to the G1 with his strength, intelligence, speed, endurance, rank, courage, fire blast, and his skill. He has all pretty high numbers. I think his lowest dipped down, his rank dips down to a 6, and that is about it. And there is a box, and I'm going to get this guy open. So I'm going to slice the little tape. Man, I had this thing for over 5 years now. Finally getting to get to this guy because of the new Siege Springer. Here is his instruction booklet. It's pretty cool. It's pretty it's got that little smooth laminated type feel to it. Glossy feel, not laminated. Oh, it's a giant fold out. Get it all in for this guy. And a giant, oh, you get like a little mini type poster thing. It's pretty big. Back there. For this guy, I'll see if I can fold it back the way I got it. Alright, down he goes. And to get Springer cut out of his packaging. Couple little snips. So now this guy can officially join the collection. He's no longer stuck in the box. I'm not going to go into heavy detail to this bonus review. I'm just going to get him out, basically take a look at him, then get him in a review, then add this at the end of that same review that you already saw, because you probably already saw this guy in the Siege Springer review. Look at his legs. Like, what's up with that? Like, they kicked out at the bottom. Okay, they pop in. Cool, cool. I was a little bit worried about that. I still feel kind of weird. Maybe, okay, get the spurs out. Heel spurs come out. Yeah, that was, yeah. Yeah. Okay, much better for Springer. He's a slim guy. He got that slender anime type build. Take his helicopter blade, put it in his hand. He comes packaged with a gun in his hand, his blaster, which is pretty cool. I think, is this thing spring loaded? Looks like it's spring loaded, doesn't it? Yep. Oh, you just push it forward and fire individually. That is pretty cool. Wow, I did not know that. So all this time, this little weapon's been sitting in there. I don't think it's a spring though. I don't think. Try it again. Yeah. Let's push it forward and pop it out good, because the spring would have probably gone dead after all this time being recoiled in there like that. So anyway, take a look at Springer. Transformers Generations Thrilling 30. Take a look at his face sculpt. Look, like I say, this is, you can recognize that it's Springer, but it's not the classic look. This is a version of Springer. He has light piping, and shoot. Okay, to check out this light piping, I went and got my phone and tried to hit it with the phone light, and you can see the light piping going off there. I think it could be done a little bit better. Maybe it's just my angle or maybe my lighting that I got going on. I don't know. But that is the light piping. And I never knew he had that. He was a remold of Sandstorm, which I'm pretty sure the Siege version will be remolded into Sandstorm at some point. But in this line, he was Sandstorm first. I actually had that figure somewhere sitting around. Anyway, back to his head. And he has that typical Springer type look. But again, like I said, he's a more modern version of the guy. He still has the front of the helicopter as the chest. Has a pretty sweet waist. He has a lot of little paint apps going on in there. The little Autobot logo is pretty cool. Some silver paint in there. Some gray paint down here. Some more yellow paint. He looks pretty cool. Awful slim for my taste though. You can see the tires down here on his feet. You can see the cockpit to the helicopter in the car on his wrist, and of course the tires hanging out right here. The fenders back here, the front of the helicopter. You can just pretty much see what's going on back here with this guy. So remove his weapons real quick. Probably come right back to that. Run down his articulation, his head 360s. He can look up pretty good. Look down pretty good. That's pretty cool right there. Coming to his arms, he has these hinges up here. We can get his arms up this far. Take his arms and 360 them with plenty of clearance. He has a clicking ratchet at the elbow. You can hear that very well. He rotates at that same elbow. There's nothing higher up here. There's so much bulk up there. But this is as far as it's coming because of this piece right here. You can only get his arm up that far at the elbow. And straight down, coming to his wrist. It's on a little hinge in there, allowing it to just 360. Okay, it comes in a little bit. This is probably transformation. Yep, I'm pretty sure. Yep, transformation. But it comes in and out a little bit. Well, it comes in anyway. So when coming down to his waist, he has full waist articulation with a complete 360. Coming to his legs, you can sit this guy down. He bends at the hips right there and get his legs out to the side. Excellent, excellent. Front to back, the little kibble back there really doesn't hinder him. Legs coming back. He has an upper thigh cut right here. You can get his leg up this far at the knee. And there's no rotation at the knee, but that thigh cut serves the same purpose. And coming down to his foot, it just has a front back tilt. No rocker side to side. So that is his articulation. He's pretty cool. He's pretty. The colors, I love the colors. I love the green, gray, and the yellow. The colors are pretty cool. And here is this dual blaster. It's not chrome plated as the bio led us to believe. I guess it has some silver here to simulate the chrome, but it's not chrome plated. The G1 was chrome plated. And again, articulation is only as good as the poses you can get the figure in. Let's see what Springer can hold and look like for us in battle. He's taking on Decepticons, and that shoulder is just a little bit loose right there, bugging me a little bit. Take his sword. I believe the blade actually splits. Yep. Blade splits for his helicopter mode. Take his sword, put that back together. Put it in his hand. Stand him up, then put it in his hand. And we could get him into some dynamic poses, like he's taking on the Decepticon team all alone, as his new bio, or his bio for this figure says. Oh, see a little bit of paint from the rim on my tire, or whatever. And that is Springer with his articulation. So real quick, for his bonus review, I want to side by side this guy with the Siege version, which you probably have seen in the review. He's a lot taller and a lot more slender, a totally complete different take on the guy, which is cool because now I have them both in two different complete versions on two, like a multiverse type thing. Springer from one universe, Springer from another universe, all hanging out together. All right, I'm gonna get Springer transformed to his vehicle mode and remove his weapons. I'm gonna go to his car. I guess the car is a vehicle. Helicopter's a vehicle too. Anyway, I'm gonna go for his car mode. First thing I'm gonna do is open up this little windshield here. Rotate his arms in. I think these stay down. Okay, open up this. Rotate his arms in. Open up this part right here. Open up that till it clicks or snaps. Okay, that's done. I'm going to pop his head up. I think I'm going to accordion this back and free this up and lift his head up. You got to kind of have his landing gear out. and put his head through this slot. It just happens to only fit his head. So slide his head out of here. I got it. Okay, it's sticking on his antenna or something. But his head, it only comes like straight, there it is. Straight through there, and it goes into his stomach, lower chest, or whatever you want to call it. And the landing gear can stay in or out. And put it up for right now. These two little shoulder pieces, accordion down. And then I don't even think they had to do this. They could have been stationary in either mode, because I think it was just something for robot mode, but it could have just locked in where it was at. Okay, next, I'll lift this out right here, and I'm going to try to line this window up. Oh, this whole thing comes back. Comes back here for the car mode. And I'm going to swing around to the legs now. The legs rotate out like this. These little fins come down here. I'm looking at the toy and not the camera. I hope I'm getting it all in camera. He has some a peg here and a peg tab hole right there, and you just put that together right there. Also, this little thing locks in here. This little part comes down. I think I got that right. These little pieces come up right here, fill in this gap. This little part of the foot comes together right here and up and fills in this gap. All right, we accordion this in to fill in this gap next to the window. I think I got this right. Okay, bring this up some. Let's see, do I have it tabbed good? Okay, this kind of goes, this goes underneath here, like that. And coming to this side, and get it underneath here. I think I'm doing it right. Kind of just winging it here. I know what it looks like. I know what Springer is. And I think this is basically it. I don't know if I got it tabbed all that great. See if it rolls. It's sort of kind of rolling. Just think I got to get it to tab together a little bit better. Out of my little freestyle here. I think these lock. Yep, they tab in right here on the side. You can't see it, but I just untabbed it. Yeah, it actually tabs in here. Well, I'm gonna stop rolling and squeeze it together. Come right back. Okay, I went off camera to try to squeeze all the pieces in and get it to tab together, but it's like when I push on part of it, something else comes loose, and this is my first time doing it. Maybe if I did it a few more times, it would like hold a little bit better. Like the little windshield pieces here, they clearly go in better, but just can't get it to stay. Took a look at it. Didn't take a really long look, but I checked it out. So anyway, this is the car mode. Rolls pretty good, has very good clearance, and the thing, it feels very quality plastic, even though it's not tapping in, but the quality feels really good. It feels better than the Siege guys. Actually feels better than the Siege Springer, actually. But feels very good, looks really good. If this thing was all black, this would look a lot like the Batman tumbler. I mean, you could just see like the contour of the vehicle. These little fins back here, which you can position however you like. You can bring them in. You can have these up and down. If he's jumping or something, you can flip it this way, flip it this way. Very Batmobile-esque for any genre. Actually, looks very good. He has the translucent plastic headlight bits. The only flaw is you can kind of see through the paint and see the translucent parts just a little bit. And this part right here, you can see through the green underneath right here on the hood where they painted this. This is painted, and these two pieces are plastic, and the front is yellow plastic, and these two pieces back here are painted yellow plastic. You can kind of see that, but the rims look good. We got painted rims. They didn't skimp out on that. Has black tires, which looks good. The armor plating looks good. Here's like a painted silver hydraulic right there. On both sides, looks very good. When you flip it over, most of the figure is hidden away. You can see a little bit of the legs, the back of the head, but it is hidden very well. Rolls very well. It's pretty slick. And you can armor him up in this mold. You can put the gun here on top. You take the gun, put it right here, just a little port up. I think these two ports go together for, in the helicopter mode would make more sense. He doesn't have any on the sides that I can tell, but you can put it there. There is an option. So I'm gonna go from here to his helicopter mode. Okay, I'm gonna untab pretty much everything. This tab together as best of my ability. Rotate these tires back out. I think we rotate these tires back out. Rotate the tires back out like this. Flip the windshield up. The windshield now comes forward and sits in this tab right here. Get that out of there. That right there. It's pretty easy. Move this plating, the armor, and cover the tire with it. I can get it. Well, it slides out. I forgot, I tried to flip it up, would almost broke it. It pulls out and swings around. Forgot what I just did. Same thing on this side. Gonna slide it out. Get it out. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Slide it out and swing it around. Cover that tire. In the helicopter mode, do we fold the windows? I think the windows get folded down. This swings around and this swings around for the helicopter mode. Oops. And that does not do that. I just did that. Sorry. A little heavy-handed here. All right. That's back on there. This comes out here. Okay, let me back up a little bit. All right, this comes out here, and this whole piece swings around, and this tabs in right here for the front of the helicopter. Same thing on this side. Put this back the way it was. Swing this whole piece around and tab this in right here for the front of the helicopter mode. Okay, I gotta get these things. This accordion's back a little bit from the vehicle mode and goes right back in the side of the vehicle like that. Wait. Okay, I'm turning over. I have to free this hinge up. Take it out of here and it hinges down. Then it sits right in the side of the car. Helicopter. These are round. Yeah, put this tab back together at the legs. Right there. Swing these helicopter rudders, fins, thing back like that, or however to your liking. This thing tabs in here. Underneath here goes right there. And bring these things down. I think this is pretty much it. Bring these little pieces down. This is the landing gear actually, and landing gear under here. And landing gear under here. Take a helicopter blade, separate the blade, rotate this piece up, and insert helicopter blade. And I believe this is basically it. I probably can tab it in and line it up a little bit more. So I'm gonna go off camera and try to tab it in just a hair better. All right, so I think I got it all tabbed in as best as I can. This won't stay. Again, it could be a mistake. It could be because it's brand new and stiff. But a couple things I can't get to like pop and stay. So that is that, and I believe this is transformed to the best of my ability. Probably if I use the instructions, I probably could have a better transformation, but this is how I do it, this is what it is. You could take this thing and armor it up, which is I'm going to take it and armor this thing up. Let me see, where does it go? Actually, don't see where it goes. Nope. Got him back down, back in robot mode. He's a pretty cool figure. I think I like the Siege version better than this guy. Let's see if I get this out of the way. Bring the sword back together. His sword is really slick. I like it. Very cool. I kind of wish I opened this thing a long time ago. I done had a pretty nice toy all this time just sitting here in the box collecting dust. And get his dual blaster in his hand. You can go with or without the missiles. Looks a little bit bulky. It makes more sense in helicopter mode, but it still looks good in his hand in this mode. And again, he's a slender guy. Sorry about that camera work. Let's scoot this over a little bit. He's a really slender guy compared to the Siege guy. I'm bring out the Siege right now so you can see it in this portion. I might wind up making this his own separate review. I don't know yet. But here these guys go side by side. So thank you for joining me for this bonus review of Transformers Thrilling 30 Generation Springer that I probably should have got to a long time ago. He stands kind of awkward. And on the box, it showed these parts just down, which I think looks goofy. So I kind of just put them up next to his thigh, in case anybody was wondering. And again, this guy has light piping, this guy has no light piping. And I don't know why some of these guys in the Siege line have light piping and some don't. But I guess it helps maintain his head aesthetic. But that's for the Siege review. So again, once again, here's Transformers Thrilling 30 Generation Springer. It's a pretty cool toy. So that about wraps this review up. Thank you for watching George's Reviews. I am the 80s Transformer fan, and you just watched a bonus review where every toy has a story.
Autobots, transform!